So we will solve question number 3, and let's read it, analyze it, see what is input, what is the process, and what is output. In the process, we will have conditions, so we need a conditional box for the flowchart. Nasser currently runs a car rental dealership, مكتب تأجير سيارات, and wishes to recommend a car, يوصي سيارة, for renters based on temperature of the location they want to visit. So according to the place that they want to visit, the temperature will decide the type of the car or vehicle they need to hire or rent. Draw a flow chart for a program to read. Now when it says read, so it's an input. Read what? Read the temperature. So the input is a temperature of a location and print the recommended type as shown in the table below. Let us do this step for input first. So we construct our flow chart. Start, we print a message, please enter temperature, and next we read temperature. So if we go back to our example, so we need a new page. We will copy start symbol. We will copy 2 of the input output box, 1 and 2. So we will align, we will put them all aligned. So we will take them all up so that to leave more space below, and then we will align them and move the other one and draw arrow between them, and inside the start box we write start, and here we print messages. So print, this is the command, enter the temperature. So you are going to read the temperature into a variable. Try to make the variable name short so that it can fit into the conditional box. So I'm going to call it temp, which is short for temperature. So this is our 2 steps in our flow chart. Start, print a message, and read the variable temp. And the question says, the program should print the recommended type as shown in the table. So we have a table of conditions, and each condition recommends which type of car or vehicle to hire or to rent. We have below 60, from 60 to 80, and above 80. So we can draw a line and we put the numbers on the boundaries for each condition. Here we have 60, and here we have 80, and above 80. So for this range here, this is for truck, and here it will be SUV, and here will be convertible, which is short for convertible. Now our program has to check the conditions one after the other. Okay, so we will start from this. If it is right, we will print a truck. If it is wrong, we will go and check for the next one. If it is right, it will print SUV. If it is wrong, then it will go and check the last condition in the list. For the first condition, we need a conditional box. Let us implement it. And if it is yes, we're going to print a truck. So let us implement it. So we need to copy from our gallery a conditional box. Paste it and align it. And we need to write the condition inside. If you remember, it says temperature above 60. So here it says temperature below 60. So temperature below 60. So how to write below 60? We write TEMP below 60. Now we have 2 branches. This is for yes and this is for no. So if the temperature is less than 60, it will come here. If the temperature is not less than 60, it will come here. If it is less than 60, then here we have a print. We have to print a truck. So for a printing, we need output box. Oh, sorry, we came to the wrong place. So we need pasted here because this is for printing. And inside we will print truck, pickup, okay, truck. And if the condition is false, so if we go back, if the condition is not below 60, then we have to check SUV. And SUV is between 60 and 80, but 60 and 80 are included because if we say between, usually the boundaries are not included. When you say, please sit in chair between chair 1 and 10. So when people say sit between chair 1 and 10, usually you don't pick 1 and you don't pick 10 because we say between. But in here it says from 60, so it starts 60 and it ends at 80. So 60 and 80 are included for this condition. So if this is the case, then we print SUV. So we need a conditional box. We paste it and link it with the previous condition. So this condition is for SUV, and we need to write the condition inside the box that if temperature is greater than or equal to 60 and temperature is less than or equal to 80. And if this is the case, then we need to print the truck is SUV. So we need a print box, and this print box is the input-output box. And we link it with the yes part, okay? So remember that you have to link it with the yes part because if the condition is true, we go to yes part. And inside, we print SUV. And if the condition is false, then we have to go to no part. Here we have 3 conditions as you noticed. This is the first condition, this is the second condition, and this is the third. Now if you go over them in sequence, بالترتيب, one after the other, if this is false, and if this is false, then what is left? This is the last condition left, so there is no need to check that if it is above 80 or not. So you check for this condition and you check for this condition, but for this one you don't need a conditional box. Why you don't need a conditional box? Suppose by mistake you put a conditional box for the last condition. And let us copy one. And let us put the condition. It says temperature above 80, because here it says below or equal to, so this is above or equal. Now if it is yes in this part, then we are going to print convertible. But there is no way that there is no. Why? Because if you look at the flow chart, if the temperature, if it is not less than 60, it will come here. And if it is not in this range, it will come here. So this is the only choice here. So there is no choice for no, because there is no other condition that comes after temperature greater than 80. So this is why we don't need this conditional box at the end, because it is the last condition. This is what you're supposed to do. If you have multiple conditions, more than one condition, put a box for the first one. And put a conditional box for the other one. And put a conditional one for the third one. And you continue this way, but the last one, don't put a conditional box, because this is what's left at the end of the program. So we don't need this box. We will just simply remove it. And then we will print in this case. So we need a print. So let's go to our gallery. we need a print box, and we are going to paste it here. Now there is no space, so I will go a little bit to the left. I will just take the whole, and I will take it to the left to leave a space, and then I will move this print above, and inside it we print convertible. Convertible. So this is our flow chart, and at the end, don't forget that you have to put the symbol for end. We paste it here, and we'll make it in a place so that we can link all the coming out from the flow chart into end. Now from where we are going to get to end? First we will go to end from here, and we will go to end from here, and don't forget we will go to end also from here. So we will draw an arrow that is going from here, and we will draw an arrow that will go to end from here. And don't forget also we need an arrow that goes from here to here. If the line is not coming straight, so we could try again, and we move fast so that it can get the line. So this is the big picture we have for our flow chart. We start here, then we either take this side or we take this side, and if we are here, then we either take this side or this side. Before I proceed, I would like to draw to your attention that if you are in this level of the condition, then either you will come here or you will come here. So it looks like you have a separation. I will draw and then I will erase it. You have a separation here. So if you go to this side, then there is no way that you can come from this side and jump to the other side. It looks like you are going into two different places. This is the first place, and this is the second place. As long as you are in this place, you cannot go to the area of the other place. And as long as in this place, then you cannot go to the area of the other place, unless in one area you are ending up with the same output at the same result at the end. All of them go to the same output. So as an example, can I put an arrow? Can I put an arrow? I'll put that arrow and I will erase it. Can I put an arrow from here to here? So can I put an arrow from here to here? This arrow is wrong. Why this arrow is wrong? Because if you look that you are, I'm going to call it area 1, area 2. So this is area 1 and this is area 2. So you are coming to this box from area 1 and you are coming from this box from area 2. So there is no way you can go inside from A1 into A2. So this is interference and cannot be implemented by any programming language. We will clean now our flow chart, and this is the final result of the flow chart for this example.